Why is dating in your 50s so hard? I can't get a date. Like, I'm cute. I can't get a date. I work at a golf academy where men are here constantly, and I can't get a date. I mean, I am a little picky. There are certain qualifications you have to have. But then I come on TikTok and literally have hundreds of messages from men. Like, what? And I know none of them are real. I mean, it's pretty clear because the questions they ask are absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know why I entertain myself with them, but they are quite entertaining because most of them are like these incredibly handsome men that don't even really exist in real life, I don't think. But like, where are they in real life? And where are the guys that say all these nice things in real life? I know you know what I'm talking about, ladies, because I have many friends who are like, oh my God, I get so much. My daughters are like, Mom, you get more direct messages than we do. But they're all fake. Where are the real ones? I just want a real guy. Just a nice real guy.
Women in their 50s have the same expectations as those in their 30s, but they offer less, so it's no surprise men are even less inclined to approach them. Like in today's video, we'll be looking at women in their 50s who wonder why men ignore them. Before we begin, give us a like to help us keep growing. Let's get started.
Hey there. So I'm just driving home from work and I just realized, I was just thinking about it. I have not been touched by a man in over 6 years. And I mean touched in that way. And a lot of people will say, oh, it's probably by choice. It is, but it's also not. I don't know what's going on. It's very difficult to date. And, when you don't want to deal with a lot of bullshit anymore, it's even harder. So, it's just come to my attention that like, wow, not at all. Not even a little hug. Haven't kissed anybody since I got the dentures. Okay. Haven't had a tongue kissing since I got these babies. All right. Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Hey. So, like, how's your back, your knees and stuff?
So I'm over dating at this age. I've always either been married or in a serious relationship with somebody. And this past year, I've been all by myself, other than going on a few dates. But I do pray about what I want in a man. But I guess my prayers aren't very specific. So we're going to do a specific prayer today. So, Lord, please send me a good man. But please send him to my front door, just like my Amazon packages arrive. So that way I know that he has been delivered specifically for me and does not belong to someone else. And Lord, you know winter's coming up and I hate cold weather. So I will be sitting here on my couch in my peace with my snacks, watching Netflix. And I know everything is in your timing, but if you'd please give me a little heads up so I could at least have my hair and makeup done, I would really appreciate it. So let's hope that that prayer comes true.
Hi, it's Friday night, and I am going out with my girlfriends, which makes me extremely happy because men suck. And where are all of them? This is for people in Wilmington, North Carolina. Where are all the good guys? Because I don't know where they are. They're not online. Online are scammers, people who want to have weird kind of sex with me, things I don't have to look up, people who want money, people, I just, what the heck? Where do they go? I'll go wherever they're going, but online is not it. And I know some of you miss my funny online stories, but it's not funny anymore, people. So if you have a good guy, or you're married to somebody with a good guy that might have a brother or an uncle or a father, I'm in. and I will pay you dearly.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Does anyone want to earn that money? I want you to notice all those women. Compared to a man in his 50s, you realize that a guy like that can easily date a woman in her 30s because he's still well-preserved. Women have the advantage between their 20s and 30s, but once they reach their 40s or 50s, their advantage over men is minimal because they're no longer as attractive. Meanwhile, a man who takes care of his body through exercise, who has built solid savings and a stable life, is the real prize. He can date casually. He doesn't have to get married. Many women accept casual relationships, you at your place and me at mine arrangements, and even being the mistress. That's the reality for those women. Don't you see how the first one has gone 6 years, and counting, without a man even looking at her? If you're over 30, 40, or 50 as a man, you're the king. You just have to take care of yourself.
Okay, this is why I don't like online dating. Talk to this guy all week, right? Back and forth, text messaging, banter, whatever. Sharing pictures, not those kind of pictures, but just, send me a picture of you, what you look like right now, blah, 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 right? Back and forth, back and forth. Make a plan for Thursday. Okay, picked a place, time. Earlier in the afternoon, he texts and says, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it tonight, but I for sure can make it tomorrow. Really sorry, but for sure tomorrow. I'm like, fine, that's whatever. Like, you work out of town. It's fine. I understand. I'm not complicated. Okay, so Friday night, between 8 and 9 at the certain location. Perfect, right? I don't hear shit from this man all day. All day. Nothing. It's 9:02. I'm in my pajamas because I'm not waiting around for him. But really, we are grown-ass people in our 50s, and we still don't have consideration. And you guys wonder why so many people are single? It's because fucktards of men that don't have any consideration, time, or respect for your time. That's why I hate online dating.
Oh, hell no!
Woman, accept reality. That man has already moved on from you, and most likely he's already involved with someone else who feels fresher, more feminine, or simply more interesting to him. A lot of women do not want to admit it, but a man who takes care of himself, has stability, and reaches a certain age in good shape still has plenty of options. That is why it is not surprising to see men in their 50s dating women who are 35, 38, or 40, while many of those women are left competing for attention they no longer receive the same way. And then comes the blow that hurts them the most. They can get surgery, send pictures, wear makeup, and put on the whole show, but if that man is no longer interested, there is no trick that will change that. The problem is that many of them lived believing they would always control the game, until time changed the rules on them. Men, the wall does not forgive.
Women.
Sitting here in Buc-ee's, I'm charging my car, and I just kind of wanted to come on here and reflect on dating over 50. It just feels like everybody's married. Everybody's married. Everybody's settled into their lives at this age. I know I thought I was, even though I was in a miserable marriage, I thought I was set for life. That was going to be my forever person. Thank God he wasn't. That would have been a miserable forever. But now I'm like, that it's seems like the only good men out there are taken. And I've been contemplating how to meet people. I've quit the apps. They're a nightmare. They're a cesspool of freaky guys. I wasn't getting any quality men, so I quit the apps. And so I've been going out a lot, but I go out with friends. And so I think when you're with friends, you kind of sit in a bubble of friends. And meeting people, especially since all of my friends are married and their friends are married. It's not like they're going, oh, I have this single friend, let me introduce you. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I wanted to ask, does anyone else go out on a solo night to go see music or go to a piano bar or go just have a cocktail at a nice lounge? Anybody done that? I've been trying to psych myself up to go do that, to give myself an opportunity to meet people because I'm alone. I just don't know. I just can't. Every time I thought about doing it, I chicken out and I don't go. So your success rate is with that. Have you found luck? Is that a smart thing to do? I know I've also gotten a lot of other things like go take a class at a community college. Well, I thought about that. I thought, cool, I love interior design. You think I'm going to meet a straight guy going to an interior design course at a community college? Probably not. So maybe I need to rethink what course I would take if I wanted to meet a straight man. Just kind of, I'm like, I'm ready to date, but I want to make sure it's not just for the sake of dating, because I could do that on Match. But I want to find quality men. So I thought about make sure I curate the places I go and have drinks, that they're going to be professional men there. I don't know. If they have any thoughts or ideas, send them my way. I'm so curious to know, and I'm still trying to figure this thing out.
You walked away from a stable marriage out of boredom, and because of that fantasy of feeling butterflies again at 50, as if men were out there waiting for you with open arms. You gave up security thinking you would still be the one choosing. And now you have to face the reality that, at that age, the good men are already married, already learned their lesson, or are far too comfortable enjoying their peace to get involved in problems again. The man who took care of himself, worked hard, and reached that stage in a strong position is not desperate. He is the one choosing. A woman 10 years younger, someone fresher, lighter, and with less emotional baggage. That is why later you see them asking where all the good men are, as if it were not obvious that those men no longer want to go back to chaos. So woman, buy yourself a cat and a bottle of wine, because the wait will be long. You are at the wall, and the wall does not forgive. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Why do you think many men stop seeing women in their 50s as a serious option? Would you date a 50-year-old woman? Or do you prefer to avoid everything that usually comes with that kind of relationship? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means a lot to us and motivates us to keep creating more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.